The Gina and Maddie podcast.
We are going to talk school.
A school has decided to introduce a 4-day week to its senior students.
As a mum, and Jackie's now 21 and
Yes.
left school, how do you think you would have gone if he was still in year 11 or 12 having to go through this? Because you are one of the busiest people I know.
I like it. I am a
I would have loved it because I wouldn't have done anything on the
Yeah.
fifth day.
Same.
But you miss out on the interactions.
But you got it for 4 days. So 4 days
It's
face
true.
to face. And I think that fifth day too really should be allowed for study and homework and catching up kind of thing rather than those online lessons.
Fifth day for me when I was at school was like sports day. So you'd have a half day
Yeah.
in the classroom and then in the
Yeah.
afternoon we went out and played sport. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Should kids only be at school 4 days a week? Are you supportive of it? Parents, I mean, come on. Mums and dads, they've got to have an opinion on this.
I think it's a great idea, personally.
Well, will Mel in Chain Valley Bay agree with Gina? Morning, Mel.
No.
It's a very strong no. Why not, Mel?
Oh, you didn't homeschool.
You're right.
I homeschooled for a year and a half through COVID, and oh my gosh, I was ready to send her off on holiday somewhere if I could have sent her.
You're still scarred from it, Mel.
I'm still scarred from it. Yeah.
But what about when she's older? What about if she's in year 12?
No. I think they still need it.
Get rid of her?
Dawn, what do you think? 4-day school week, yay or nay?
I reckon it's a definite yes.
Why do you reckon that, Dawn?
Because through COVID, Kira went in, well, she was in HSC, and I reckon that the kids should have been able to do 4 days at school and 1 day at home, just to give them time out.
I agree. And and it teaches your child to be self-motivated. Like once you get out of school and no one's telling you come at 9, eat at 12, leave at 3, you have to motivate yourself. And it's getting them ready for the real world to be self-motivated,
You know what?
Adam.
Gina, maybe you're changing my mind because I am the king of procrastination. So, you know what? Maybe it would have helped me. Molly, we got a kid's perspective on this. You're just 10. Now, so far, we've had a yes, we've had a no. You're going to have final say on this. Tell us, what do you think?
I think a no.
Wow!
What?
That is not what I thought we'd get from a kid.
Why, Molly?
Yeah.
Because school's fun and you can have your friends there and
Oh.
kids need to learn.
Okay, well, Molly's probably an exceptional child who loves school and excels in everything she does.
Are you like the good girl at school, Molly? You're not the one getting in trouble from the teacher?
Sometimes.
You know how I know Molly's good? Because she was honest.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, she
could have just...
Not 100% of the
she could've-
time.
I'm an angel. No, she's honest. Okay,
Well,
hang
that's
on.
a kid's perspective, so...
Rebecca also wants to weigh in. Morning, what do you think? Yay or nay?
Definitely no. I've just done school drop-off and I couldn't think of anything worse than having my kids at home.
You lose your freedom.
And also, how do you work? Like, you can't work with kids at home.
And that's
Definitely
true.
not.
And the other thing is when they're home, you got to look like you're busy doing stuff.
Then they find out what mum's actually doing.
Exactly. And the snacks, and I can't go to the gym.
I'm hearing a lot of mums be like, yeah, but the kids just keep asking for snacks.
Gina and Maddie.
Special edition of musical superstars being sued.
Well, this is all over the news and all over socials at the moment. Miley Cyrus is being sued for her massive song, Flowers, one of the biggest songs of last year. They say that she's intentionally copied Bruno Mars' song, When I Was Your Man. According to TMZ, Miley is named in a copyright infringement by Tempo Music Investments. Tempo Music says the likeness of the songs is undeniably based on the combination and number of similarities between the two recordings and that Flowers would not exist without When I Was Your Man. And Tempo Music, which is a publishing company, they're people that sign songwriters. And
Gotcha.
they make a lot of money.
Because
usually.
I was thinking like these are just a bunch of writers under some weird corporate name.
No, it's owned by Warner Music in in America. So it's like a little offshoot from Warner, which is a massive, massive company.
Yeah.
And like most artists, if they're really good songwriters, are signed to a publishing company, and the publishing company will, give you, $1 million up front, knowing that you're going to write all these songs, or $200,000 up front, and then you have to pay them back. And then you get royalties as well. It's this whole thing as singer-songwriters. So that company, on behalf of Bruno Mars, now he's not the one suing, so we don't know if he agrees with this or if he doesn't, but want to sue Miley for the likeness. Now, if we have a listen, you can see, perhaps the idea did come from it. Have a listen.
I can buy myself flowers.
So that's Miley's line, and then Bruno.
I should have bought you flowers.
Yeah. Example 2.
Talk to myself for hours. Say things you don't understand.
Then Bruno.
Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance.
Similar-ish, those ones, but I think it gets even more real in this.
I can take myself dancing.
And Bruno.
Take you to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance.
Yep. And the last comparison, Miley.
And I can hold my own head
And Bruno.
and held your hand.
Look, yes.
She's taken the lyrics, right, and she's twisted them. So as yourself as a singer-songwriter, married to Rod, who publishes music and produces it. What do you reckon? Is there a case here?
No, there's no case at all. Sure, if she was inspired by a song, that's why we listen to music, is to be inspired. If you're not a songwriter, music can inspire you to want to go out and exercise, or to love someone more, or to whatever it might be. But as songwriters, we actively listen to music for inspiration. And so what? The thing they can sue you for is a melody. If it's exactly the same melody and if it's exactly the same words, sure. But
They're similar words but twisted, because the backstory is this is a song at her ex.
Yes.
Liam being like, I don't need you.
Yeah.
But it doesn't end there. Is that When I Was Your Man, Bruno Mars was their sort of song together. It was his song for her and whatever. They broke up. So she took that song basically as that clap back to him.
Yes.
Of, this was your song, and now I'm going to twist the words and be, I don't need you. So I feel like she used it as inspiration, but they're not similar.
They're not. She's very, very clever. And if you're going to say that, if you're going to, sue everyone who wrote a song about love, sue everyone who wrote a song about dancing, sue everyone who wrote a song about kissing or, holding hands. How many songs are there about that? It's just, and obviously, it is inspired from that for the backstory as well.
Yeah.
But there's no melodic similarity and there's no exact lyrics. So I don't think they have a leg to stand on.
Feels like somebody just wants some money.
Somebody wants a little piece of that pie.
They've also requested that Miley be barred from distributing or performing the song.
Come on.
Like, I know we've heard it a lot, right?
Yeah, we
but
have.
let's not just go that. We still want to hear it. Not that far.
That is ridiculous. I bet you in a heartbeat they would sign her publishing if they had, and then all of a sudden they'd be good friends.
All of a sudden it's like, performing as much as you want.
Yeah, exactly.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.